Try number 3. Observant viewers will realize, will notice 2 things. 1, we all have cameras. Kira down there. I can't quite get the angle right to point at Kira. Baku over there. And me up here. So there's obviously a 4th missing. He has been he's no longer part of the friend group.
We gotta restart. You can't say that on YouTube.
That's gonna get cut. It's fine. Everything's fine. Actually, it's just gonna get bleeped. Look, Baku, a bleep. Finally, a bleep that isn't from you. How do you feel about that? Like, tell me your feelings about that.
Well,
Beep.
It's over. Alright, what's your opinion on it, Frosty? What do you have to say?
I don't have much to say on it at all.
some of my feelings about it.
Yeah. Your feelings were what they were. That's 2 major beeps throughout the first couple minutes. After I cut the first fucking couple bloopers, we're not gonna talk about what happened there. If you guys want to see the bloopers of us waving our arms around with no audio and shit, you know, end of the podcast. We'll be waving our arms around and fucking talking while you guys can't hear us, you know.
And I chugged a Mountain Dew.
He did chug a Mountain Dew. I can confirm. All right, so
He's so happy with himself. I just chugged him on, dude.
So, what are we gonna talk about, guys? Other than the obvious. I mean, we all have cameras now. It's nice being able to see your beautiful faces as I talk to you.
I don't know if they're here, like, if we're here for me, but, you know, look at that cat over there.
I mean, like, right there.
That's the.
You wanna see me get her attention really quick? Just really quick. Oh, it won't open. Hold up, I gotta open the drawer. It's stuck. My drawer is stuck. I got her attention. She knows what it is. She's just like, the drawer is stuck. What the fuck?
Oh, that doesn't look healthy. That doesn't look healthy. I was just waiting for your monitor.
No. I got this really nice stand. It's actually screwed in the back, and then it's screwed to my desk.
Okay.
Not screwed, but it's like clamped onto the back of my desk.
I got a pussy too, but it's on a web browser. So.
Say hello to the camera. Over here. Come here. I don't know how well you guys seen that. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. So this is gonna be weird to say, but I think the last podcast we did was before the start of this season. What? I deafened. Ha ha ha. My cat deafened me.
My man's just talking away. I saw his mouth moving, and I'm just like.
Well, what I said was, I believe the last podcast we did was before the start of this season, if I'm not mistaken.
When we had a 4th person.
Yeah, when we had a 4th person, but it was before the start of this current Destiny season, wasn't it?
I believe so. We were talking about like what we were hoping for and all that jazz.
Yeah.
So.
So what are your guys' thoughts on the season?
Oops.
I love it.
Is that all you're gonna say?
Probably go a little bit more in detail there.
I
Sheesh.
just watched Baku slowly unmute his mic and just go, I love it.
I mean, honest, like, dude, they delivered. I mean, like, what, like, everything that we really wanted, we got, to be honest. Apart from Transmog, which we're getting next season.
30-something days.
Yeah. I don't really see a downside to the season, honestly. It hasn't been boring. The Trials gear is amazing. I love getting my stuff recupped. It's awesome. 'Cause I ain't playing
Gage is
that
the
shit.
homie.
Gage is the homie.
When we start doing guests on here, my vote for first guest is Gage. Like,
Gage or Teek, bro.
Gage or
One of the
Teek,
two.
one of the two. Both of them would be
Gage or
fucking
Teek.
hilarious.
Just hear Teek fucking screaming shit. Fucking rats!
Be great. It'd be great. Kira, what do you think about the new season over there?
My thoughts on the new season so far? Pretty good. I've thoroughly enjoyed the storyline, the side quests and shit. I really enjoyed the new grenade launcher, the Salvager Salvo. I think it's so much fun to use. True Prophecy's back, so you know, that's fun. Baku still doesn't have one. Me and Frosty have one.
Baku hasn't gotten one yet.
Um,
But it's okay because he has
overall,
God
yeah,
rolls
the
bottom
season's been
dollar.
well.
I don't want to hear shit.
I have God roll
And
everything
Igneous Hammer.
else. I have multiple God rolls of Igneous Hammer, but True Prophecy just 20,000 fucking gunsmith materials later, dude. And I literally just want to fucking staple my nuts to Rosie O'Donnell. Like, just drop. I just want the fucking True Prophecy, dude.
Bro, I'm
That's
still
all.
trying to get the traction mod so Gage doesn't feel so sluggish. I've gotta
I can't
find that,
believe
bro.
He went through 6k gunsmith materials and didn't get it to drop.
Meanwhile, in the past like 2 days, I've gone through like 400 myself trying to get it. It will not drop from my account. It hates me.
I've had that mod for fucking forever, and I've been playing for way less time than you have.
I know. I don't know how I don't have it, bro.
If you just gotta start playing on controller, and you'll just get it one day randomly.
It's like, oh, you're a controller
Turn your
player. Here you
gunsmith
go.
into a controller. It's like you'll need this.
Yeah, I'm really confused as to how you don't have it, Frosty. You've been playing a lot longer than Kira.
I know. It's some bullshit.
I don't know though, like I said, like this season's just delivered, man. And you know, Justin came back, so that's been like really fun. I've been doing a lot of shit on his account because he was stupid enough to give me his info. So I did a raid for him.
He's in the same clan as we are, right?
Yeah, well, it's me and you.
No, that's why I said we, not, you know, me and you, you know, me and you. I can't get the angles because the camera's angled at me, like, so I can't like be like, oh yeah, Kira's down here because I point down here and it looks like
Yeah,
I'm
looks like
pointing
you're
at my
pointing
desk.
at
Yeah, like
No, you're
I'm pointing at my dick over here.
He's under my desk.
He's under my desk.
See,
You
for
know.
me, you're under me, so when I'm like, oh, Kira's down there, I'm like, wait, no, Frosty's there. So then, like, when
No,
I do
I'm
this,
I'm
it's
above
like
you.
You're Frosty's up here. On
I'm
my
talking about
side.
for me.
Oh.
Okay,
you?
yeah, Baku, you're right here for me,
That-
and Frosty, you're here for me.
That's
Which is
opposite
still
for
accurate.
me. You're,
This is accurate for where you are on my side.
that's
But
funny.
Baku is here, like directly
Okay,
to my.
You know what?
My
I
right.
don't have it full screen. Give me a second. Oh yeah, so Frosty's right next to me now, and then Kira's.
Kira's just down there. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, what about you, Frosty? You know, what do you?
I've had fun this season. The seasonal activity didn't hold my attention as long as I thought it was going to. I grew kind of bored of that kind of pretty quickly.
Really?
Yeah, well, I haven't done it at all since like the first week, maybe 2 weeks of the season. I haven't even gone into Battlegrounds.
That's crazy. When I was building my 3 characters, like their sets, I spent 3 hours for each character in Battlegrounds, like a day.
That's crazy. Miss me with that.
I love Battlegrounds. I think that it's an activity that's way better than the Wraithborn hunts we had, and it makes you
agree
feel
with
like
that.
you're actually fighting the Cabal.
I
Can
agree.
we just talk about how I almost bitch slapped that fucking Scion who tried to take Zavala out? I wanted to kill that motherfucker so bad.
Oh
Like,
man,
do not touch Daddy. All right.
that fucking cutscene sent chills, bro. Chills, just goosebumps all day.
Kaido's ass fucking.
Just picked
Mom
up and
pump.
fucking stomped that bitch. The fuck
Poor
you
guy.
doing? Poor guy, he said.
He was just trying to do his job, you know.
He got fucking murked for it. How you gonna
Let's
say
talk about
poor?
that because I think that someone really dirty is putting those Scions to try and get Zavala out, and I think we all know who I'm talking about. Fucking Lord Salad Dick Face.
Lord Salad Dick Face.
I'm still kind of low-key leaning towards Osiris.
Cyrus. Lord
I
Salad
mean, what
Dick
else?
Face.
What else does he have? He got Segura killed, literally, and I hate him for it. So
Rest in peace, Segura. I'll never take off your shell. I promise.
you treat her better than fucking
Well,
Osiris.
Oof. Um.
Let's talk about Cade for a second because it's a very huge topic of discussion right now amongst like the Destiny community. And I want to know your guys' thoughts because like half of the community wants Cade back, but the other half doesn't because it'll be a different variation of him, so it won't actually be Cade. Do you guys like where they are with the Crow right now, or would y'all like to see a new version of Cade come back, even though it's not Cade?
I mean, okay, so if they do decide to bring him back, we now have access to the Deep Stone Crypt, correct? So
Yeah.
that's where all the the exo memory is stored and shit. Does that mean that his current, everything he knew before he was killed?
No,
that
all that
be-
stuff gets erased. The second that
Okay.
Clovis Bray uploads your new memory, he deletes the other so that you can't get it back because there's a reason why Cade 6 is Cade 6 because the other 5 knew something that Osiris didn't want them to know. Or not Osiris, fuck me. Clovis Bray.
I was watching a video about that last night. It was like some lore tabs from, I think it was the Legacy Oathhelm for the Titan. Cade used to work at the the Deepstone Crypt, moving packages and shit. And a kid was watching or whatever, and he found them, and they were talking about the long slow whisper or something like that. And Cade eventually caught up to the kid, caught him, and then fell to the ground after being reset or something.
Yeah, that was a video made by Evade. I watched that video. What do you
I
think,
think that's
Frosty?
pretty interesting.
I see your wheels turning over there.
Yeah, I fidget. Okay, don't judge me. First, I have a question. I'm not sure if this has actually been answered, or maybe you guys have a better idea of it than I do, because I've never really looked into the lore stuff. But how does an exo even become a guardian? Because to become a guardian, you have to have died and be brought back by the light. I mean, you still forget all your memories and everything.
So, I think the way it happened, what was it? pretty sure Cade 5 died, and I believe his ghost resing him turned him into Cade 6. Had to have been, right? I'm gonna look it up.
Because
Logically, yeah.
if that's the case, if, you know, Cade 5 died as a regular Exo and then was brought back and became Cade 6 as a Guardian, as a Hunter, I feel if he was if he was brought back as Cade 7, not only would he not be a Guardian or a Hunter anymore, he just straight up wouldn't really be the Cade we know. If you deafen me, I'm going to fight you.
I like it when you talk to the pussy that way.
I feel like it wouldn't be really the Cade that we knew and the Cade that we loved. But at the same time, you know, I still don't think Crow should be the Hunter Vanguard. But that's just my opinion.
We'll talk about that in a second.
I mean, he very well could be. Maybe not the Hunter Vanguard, but he could be like the next speaker.
I'd be okay with that. I just feel that the Hunter Vanguard position should be left empty for a little while. I feel like.
So Cade 6 died and was revived by Sundance. And the reason why he knows his name is because he had a journal containing Ace's name and some things that he couldn't remember.
So it was Cade 6 died and came back as a Guardian. As
Yes.
Cade 6.
Yes.
So, I mean, still, if he was brought back by Clovis Bray or whoever with, you know, new memories or whatever,
he would be a different person.
He would be a different person. He still wouldn't be a Guardian. And I mean, the only way they could bring him back as a Guardian would be to make Cade 7, kill Cade 7, and then bring Cade 7 back as a Guardian, which I don't see happening. And it'd also be it'd be a different person. No matter how much they tried to make it be a similar or same person, he could not be the same person.
All right, now time for let's talk about.
Oh man.
Let's talk about it. No,
All right, let's talk about it.
Listen, I know you're gonna hate me saying this, and I get it, but Crow needs to be the Hunter Vanguard.
I disagree. And you know what? I have a better argument than just, you know, it needs to be empty because rest in peace, Cade. The Hunter Vanguard's supposed to be like the comic relief. Crow isn't the comic relief. Crow. You got Zavala who's all serious and whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm big Mr. Boss Man. You got Ikora who's like, I'm a smart bitch. I know everything.
That's my mom.
Tell me I'm wrong. And then you had Cade, who was the comic relief. Get your rock off my map.
I get that though, but like you can't even say that. You saying the Crow can't be comedic relief is kind of off the table right now because
he's not funny.
We haven't got to see his character, Frosty.
I mean, we've seen him enough.
He's gotten the shit beat out of him his whole entire like Guardian life by other Guardians.
I understand that, but like
he has a sense of humor. You can't say that he doesn't because he does. It may be dark, but it's fucking hilarious, especially when he roasted fucking banana pants.
Bar?
Yeah, fucking salad bar, dude. Like, I get it. You're in denial, Frosty. But
I don't think he's funny enough to replace Cade, and I'll leave it at that. I don't think...
You're basing it off of being funny. He's the perfect dude for the job. He saves Zavala's life. He's put everyone before himself. He even worked for Spider because he thought Glint was gonna die. And he cares more about Glint than he does himself.
I mean,
I'm
Kira, what do
still
you think?
going to
the
disagree.
Bungie even wants them, or wants like a comedic relief, because we're about to come up on Witch Queen and Lightfall. I don't think that's gonna be something that's gonna be able to have like a humor about it.
I'm
No,
gonna
nothing.
counter that. I'm gonna counter that with the Red War shouldn't have had humor about it, and Cade was still around then.
But that was like, okay, you gotta think though, that was Cade's job. Like inside of Cade, and much like anyone who has depression, he fought his shit with humor. He made other people laugh so he wouldn't feel so they wouldn't feel that way. And now we have the Crow, who, mind you, is very depressed all the time because he's getting the shit beat out of him. He doesn't understand why, you know. And like, I understand that listen, we all know what's gonna happen, right? Sabathoon, we've dealt with her before, Frosty, you know, with that fucking Sabathoon song. That strike was awful. It was awful as a Nightfall. And I'm sorry, I would rather have the Crow as our Hunter Vanguard, leading the fight with Zavala and Ikora, because we're gonna need him.
I mean, I can see him leading like the fight with, you know, Ikora and Zavala. I just don't want him to be the Vanguard. Like, and nothing anybody changes will change my mind about this. Okay.
No, and I respect your opinion, and I think that your opinion is valid in some ways, but you were just purely in denial, and I'm gonna call you out on it because.
Okay, but like, what if Ikora was gonna be like replaced? What if it was Ikora the one who died, and some dumb bitch was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be the Vanguard now."
This cat walks up to him.
She knows her name.
I look at it like this: if any of the Vanguard die, we need a replacement for them, anyways. If the person, if the person has good intentions, I'll accept it. I love Ikora, but she hasn't been around enough. And if she died right now,
she needs to have a bigger part in some of this story.
Yeah, and if she died right now, it wouldn't bother me. The only one it would bother me is Zavala, but he's easily replaced. So is Ikora. And although I love Cade, so is Cade. Anybody can be replaced in the world of Destiny. It's just the way it is. I know.
Looking at it from a story standpoint, we would need that third, like the third Vanguard leader.
Because what are the hunters doing right now, bro? They're all fucking piddle fitting.
What do hunters do when they have a Vanguard?
A lot of them listen to Cade.
That's because he was Cade. Do you think anybody's gonna listen to fucking Crow?
I would.
You would? Kira might? But you know how many hunters are like me, who see his face and be like, "You're the one who fucking shot Cade."
But he's not the same person.
I know, but like, I know it's not the same person, but he has the face of the person.
He does have the face of the person, but that's
okay.
I guess they're trying to play like a story of forgiveness, and
I know that's what they're doing, but do you think the hunters are just going to accept that?
The hunters might not accept it, but if it's what needed to be done, and they knew that it's what needed to be done, they would do it.
Do you think like the hunters might come and follow him into the battle when it's really bad? Like the Titans are gonna follow Zavala and the Warlocks are gonna follow Ikora. But
yes, sir.
We might follow him into battle once, but after that, you think anybody's gonna listen to him? Nobody's gonna want anything to do with him.
I mean, that depends on how well he can strategize when it comes.
And how well he holds his golden gun.
If he's a golden gun hunter, I am uninstalling Destiny and never playing again.
Nah, bro, he's a spectral blade. He's a spectral blade hunter, 100%.
I'd be okay with that. He cannot be golden gun hunter. He can't be a solar hunter at all.
Hey, maybe stasis. Imagine.
Nah, he won't be stasis.
He's a stasis hunter.
Nope.
Imagine.
No. The only stasis hunters are characters.
Yeah.
Because the whole storyline. Yeah.
But yeah, I think that, you know, he's gonna be Vanguard, whether you want him to or not. I think it's gonna happen. I personally, for the story, I want it to happen.
But
So,
do you think the hunters are going to follow him?
yes. At the end of the day, I do.
To what extent, though? Like, you think at the end of the day, you think they're just going to readily accept him? Or do you think they're going to be...
Like a lot of them are going to feel like assholes, because he's going to, like, okay, look at the Crow's character, right? Okay, let's put it in perspective here, okay? Say I'm Aldrin Sov, right? And you guys knew me, I killed someone you loved, but then I came back as a guardian. And I was me now, right? So I'm like a fresh guardian. If I'm constantly putting my life on the line fighting, would you not end up helping? Or would you just stand there like an asshole and be like, oh, fuck that guy, I'm not helping? What would you two personally do? Would you let me die? Would you let me get my ass kicked by Savathun? Or would you end up helping?
Okay.
I would thunder crash the fuck out of Savathun.
I feel like most hunters are going to be resentful at first, but they're going to follow out of necessity. Like you said, they're gonna have to follow for the good of everybody. But I still think at the end of the day, there's going to be a lot of resentment towards him from the hunters.
I think there will be at first, but after they see him put his life on the line, I think that'll change.
Maybe. I don't know.
Personally, I think that.
I don't know. I can't say that it will or won't. Yeah, will or will. All I know is that... Oh.
Okay.
This fucking guy. This fucking guy. This guy. We're
You're
out
fine.
here talking about how we all have good cameras and we're all vibing with our cameras on. He's like, can turn my camera off real quick.
I know, he's like this. He's like, hold on.
Whoa. Now y'all
Green?
fucking it all up. Like, you guys are fucking it all up. Baku and Kira switched places for a minute. I was somewhere. Y'all out here fucking shit all up.
Did you hear anything I said, Kira?
Yeah, I was on my headset on.
Okay. What do you think about it? Because Mr. In Denial over here is still in denial, so.
It's a 24 pack.
This guy really just took out.
I have a 16 pack.
Bro, I'm gonna set the stage right now.
I bet you open
on the
one of
battlefield,
those
right?
packs. I bet you there's a red crayon missing.
Listen, we're on the battlefield, right? I'm sitting there, I got fucking thunder about to come out of my hands. Frosty's got his golden gun ready, and Kira's over there with his fucking crayons going, oh, this is a nice
Like-
toy."
There's a red one missing out of there, isn't there, Kira? Show it to the camera.
Frosty.
Come on, Kira. Kira, show it.
Muted.
It's
Muted.
Premium Crayola.
God damn it.
16.
Kira, I bet you there's a red camera missing or red crayon missing out of that. Show it to the camera, Kira. Show it to the camera.
Spits out red.
Oh man.
Alright, Kira, what's your thoughts?
For some comedic relief. Alright, so what's up?
What's your thoughts?
Yeah,
Do you
give me
think
some
the
more
hunters?
about
Do you think the hunters are gonna resent him or fight next to him?
I'd say it'll be half and half. Or 25, 75, something like that.
I also did say that the
There'll
hunters
be
were going
hunters
to
like
fight.
Frosty that are gonna be like,
Yeah,
they're
like
sitting in the corner like, not doing it. Not doing it.
okay, Frosty. Let me put it in even more perspective with you. If this was happening right now, and we were all a fire team, Warlock, I don't know where you guys are at.
He's
Hunter.
directly like where he's to the other side.
It'll be okay.
Yes, that's him directly to your side. I'm up
This is
to the
Frosty.
same side.
This is you.
So we
Fucking
got
I should
our
be-
Titan, our Hunter, and the Warlock, right? If me and Kira are out there fighting, and you're a part of the rebellion of I don't want to fight with Aldrin, and you see
That-
me and Kira getting our asses kicked,
That's
you're not gonna help us? You're not gonna fight alongside
you
Crow?
didn't listen to anything I said, did you? I said I believe they will fight
No, I'm asking you.
when it's necessary. I'll fight.
What would you do though, Frosty?
What would I do?
That's what he's asking. What would you do?
I'm going to fight because it is necessary. That does not mean
No,
I
what if
like
it's not-
him.
What if we're under attack and it's not necessary for you to fight?
What do you mean
You
you're
still-
under attack and it's not necessary? If we're going to war with this bitch, it's necessary for me to fight. Okay?
No, I'm saying he walks up to you and says, "You, Kira, and Baku are going on a mission. Just a mission." You would say no to him?
If
And you
you
just
two
fucking
were,
scared
how
of
am I
him?
supposed to let you two dipshits go and do anything by yourself?
I'm the IGL in Destiny. Hello, you two fucking apes.
Only in fucking Crucible, bro.
Yo, when it comes to Crucible, I'm the brain. Baku's like, I'm a snipe, and I'm like, okay, Frosty, we're going this way. And you know what happens? Remember that team that we fucking shit on that was 3 up on us in comp? And
They
we
got-
4-3 them?
They got spit on pretty hard.
When it comes to comp, Crucible, like, I can know my shit. I told you, it just takes some time to learn it. But, yeah, Baku's the IGL when it comes to Destiny. When it's not Crucible.
I'm sorry. I think that I would listen to him, and we would be having the same argument.
I
Like
mean,
the second I found out Crow was alive, and I saw Aldrin for the first time, but as the Crow, I got upset, and I was like, "You killed Cade," and then the more the story went on, I grew to love the guy, just like everybody else.
okay. But
I-
at the
I
same
don't have an
time,
experience.
all the hunters and everything didn't see everything we seen. We didn't see, like, the hunter, like, sure, I seen it, but every other hunter out there, they didn't see him save, you know, Osiris or Zavala or anybody. They didn't see him put his life on the line at all.
So then you would be the voice of reason. Then you would have to man up and tell them he's a good guy. Are you denying the fact that he's not a good
No,
guy?
I'm not saying he's not a
The
good guy.
argument lies.
I'm not saying he's not a good guy. I'm saying he's not a good enough guy to
So-
replace Cade.
So correct me if I'm wrong here, Kira. You just admitted that you saw everything, right? So that would mean that if the hunters hated Crow, it would end up being because of you, because you didn't tell them the truth, and that would overall make you a liar. And it
Okay,
would,
but why would it rest on me?
because you seen it, did you not?
I seen it through cutscenes. My character wasn't there, so I didn't.
Okay,
My
okay.
character didn't see it,
No,
except for
no.
my character
So,
seen the
so when
Osiris
me and
one.
Kira
but that
are
one
like,
doesn't
no,
count.
he saved Osiris. Well, that's not what Frosty said. Well, what did Frosty say?
Well, Frosty didn't have to say anything. Who said
Exactly.
who said they're listening to Frosty? I'm not the Vanguard. I'm not
You're a
petitioned to
hunter.
be the Vanguard. I might be a hunter, but like, so what?
See, I just caught you, bro. You can't like.
Okay,
You would
but
be
like,
the closest one to the hunters. So if the
I-
warlocks and
okay,
titans
I
are
get-
on his side,
I
and then
get
you
it.
got the little
I-
hunters sitting over there.
I understand that,
Shaking their
but
head
it's
no.
word. It's the word of one hunter. You think one hunter is going to change the mind of every other hunter?
I
Yes,
think I
because-
just read Frosty.
Because in this
how
world,
movements
we're
start.
taking the world right as in my world, I'm the best warlock because that's the way the story goes.
I
In
understand.
your world, you're the best hunter. So therefore, if you're at the top of the rank right under Vanguard, they would have to listen to you because
Okay.
your word will be your bond.
But that would also mean that I have to listen directly to the crow. And what are the chances of that happening?
But you see, that's where the contradiction comes in because you yourself would have your own personal grudges instead of the best of what's the best for everyone. So you would create chaos for no reason.
Well,
Am I
I
wrong,
guess
Kira?
I guess I'm a
Like-
fucking stasis hunter then. What do you want from me?
Kira, am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. But
I love you, Frosty,
man.
but maybe he won't be the Hunter Vanguard. Maybe he will. I don't know yet. None of us know. Truthfully, we really don't. He could be the next speaker,
Which I'd be okay with. I mean, I
or
I-
I want him to be the Hunter Vanguard.
I like the crow as a person. However, I do not like him as a vanguard. And that is where my feelings lie. There's nothing anybody could say to change my mind on that.
Alright, what about this then, Frosty? What if further down the line, when it comes to storyline for the game, what if he does something that completely changes everything as we know it?
Like what?
What if he is what we've needed the entire time?
What could he change that could make me like him? He's already saved, Osiris and Zavala. What could he change that could make me like him?
What if you brought Cade back?
We've already discussed this. It wouldn't be the same Cade. It'd be a different Cade.
Hypothetically, what if he brought Cade 6 back? Not as a Guardian.
If he could bring Cade 6 back, and I mean, Guardian or not, we all know Cade's gonna fight. Like, let's be honest. It's Cade. He's gonna be on the front line. Him and his fucking chicken. Like,
fucking Colonel, bro.
If he could bring Cade 6 back, maybe not as a Guardian, but just bring Cade 6 back to life as an EXO, maybe. And that's if he doesn't fucking make us do it.
I mean...
Well, to be fair, anytime we do a mission, anyone who comes along with us, we technically can't see them. So, we always end up doing the mission, so that's a contradiction.
I know. I'm just... Why would we have to do this mission?
For a... Okay, so if Cade was to come back, I think it would be our job to do it. Because, like in the story...
We were his best friend.
Your character feels horrible for not being there on time to save him. I think that storyline, that would just be a better experience for players to be able to do that. It would be more meaningful, to say the least.
I agree. But at the same time, to do that, we'd probably have to end up taking down Clovis Bray. And, I feel like that's probably a whole season on its own, if not a whole fucking DLC.
I have a whole beam of light that I can.
That's a whole year worth of
Okay,
content
but
right
you gotta figure, like, he's not just, like, sure, he's in the Deep Stone Crypt or whatever, right? He's there. That's his main body, whatever.
You gotta
how
think
many parts?
Deep Stone Crypt.
How many parts of him do you think there are out there?
I mean, he is basically just an AI at this point, so he could be
he'd be
actually
everywhere.
the only living thing that Clovis Bray is the big head, because the other version of him is Banshee 44, and Banshee 44 has no memory of being Clovis Bray.
The only other one we know about. I mean, it is Clovis Bray we're talking about.
I mean, there's always Rasputin. Rasputin is an EXO, but they just haven't talked about it yet.
Again, it is Clovis Bray. Who the fuck knows how many fucking pieces of himself he has hidden everywhere.
We would just destroy it all. I mean, like I said, we already ruined the Deep Stone Crypt.
I know. I'm just saying, like,
wrecked that shit. So
there's a lot that we could. There's a lot of content they could put there, and taking out
Clovis Bray.
Clovis Bray.
You just blow up planets. Planets are the raid boss now.
Planets are the raid boss. That's what Destiny's gonna fucking devolve into, is just blowing up planets.
When Mars and shit comes back, that shit's gonna be a raid boss.
Oh, man. Anything else you guys want to talk about? What else has transpired since we last recorded?
Trying to think. I rejoined Exalt.
That did happen, yes. Baku back in Exalted.
just all start rocking back and forth.
Just slowly.
Or all just losing our sanity.
Let's see. We met some good people. Gage vibes, Teek.
Yes. Very. What are the words I'm looking for? I blanked on what I was.
People. Fantastic
People, fantastic streamers. I will link them in the description below this. You guys should definitely go. You guys should go check them out, watch them. Very amusing, very good streamers. Wish nothing but the best for them.
Yeah, I love Gage and Teek.
Gage and
Two
Teek,
peas in a pod.
they're fucking hilarious.
I
That's
will
great.
say one thing: never fall asleep watching Teek stream because you will get the shit scared out of you. Because he will scream. I'm just saying.
Fucking
I may have made Teek cry, and we made Gage almost cry.
I did make Amy cry.
And we did make Amy cry. We made Amy, who is Gage's girlfriend, by the way. We made Amy cry. But they're all super good people. I enjoy watching all of them. Super vibey, just really fun to just...
Really beautiful people, honestly.
Facts.
Fantastic people. But
Also, if
yeah,
you need
definitely go drop all
if you
that
need
shit.
recubs on your flawlesses, you know, go hit them up. Spicy. Again, links down in the description below.
Let's see, what else? Next season we got Transmog, which is going to be armor synthesis. We're getting a whole revamp. So for anyone who's missed out on like War Mindcell mods or Charged with Light mods, Ada 14, is that her name? Ada 14?
801.
Sounds about
Ada 1. I don't know why I said 14. I'm fucking so stupid,
1,
dude.
14, 17. It's all the same. Nobody cares
Oh,
about the
Jesus
numbers.
Christ, my fucking brain is scrambled as
Nah.
Rosie O'Donnell chasing a fucking cupcake.
I'm going to
So
bed.
we'll get 2 mod selections from her, and then Banshee will have his own thing. I think Banshee's getting a revamp too. So
He's gonna be selling
Just gotta
3
try to
guns a
get
week
traction.
with random rolls.
Just gotta try to get
Frosty's
traction.
like, I just want traction.
Just let me get traction. It's not even for me. I'm not even gonna use it. I can flick. You know who can't flick? Controller players.
have you seen me snipe?
Yeah, but like you
It's not
can't
about
360 flick. All right. I want to see
Came with traction.
with traction. Yeah, but you without traction. You want to go without traction? Take
Probably
traction
not.
off and see who can 360 first.
Take off your
I mean-
Cade Band-Aid and Crow's gonna be Vanguard, so
I definitely think they need to make it so where controller players don't have to have traction on to be able to turn. I don't think that's fair to them because they lose a mod slot.
I think we need more aim assist.
You're tripping. You were smoking some
This
good
guy's
shit,
on
bro.
something
You're
fucking
on
crack.
something.
Yeah, strawberry kiwi.
But I mean, as it is now, it's good that for, you know, whenever we're playing anything like elimination or anything like that where it's 3v3, we have 2 mouse and keyboard players and a controller player. The sniper.
I'm always the controller player, dude. Quit looking at me.
The sniper, and the 2 shotgunners. It's so hard to point to Kira. Kira, it's so hard to point to you. I'm gonna have to change this. I'm gonna have to change where my camera is because this is fucking annoying.
Frosty's like,
I know, bro,
do
because I gotta.
want to give an update on Fortnite? Like, dude, I haven't played Fortnite in 2 weeks.
Bro,
I
we
played
gotta.
some last night.
we-
I regretted it. It was bad.
Fortnite's just in a bad state right now. I feel like just the shotgun metas are just whack.
So, like, are we playing FNCS this season? Like, what's happening?
I mean, I'm down to play and practice. You guys just gotta let me know when. Like,
I don't even know what's in comp right now because I want to
I'm
be
scared to
100% honest with you guys. I'm really worried about it. I'm genuinely worried about the loophole. They said that they were gonna do shit about it and change it, but you know how well that works out. And I'm genuinely disappointed because I was looking forward to playing this season. I was looking forward to like the pump meta and like just being back to base game Fortnite. But
The meta of the game right now makes me want to go back in time to pre-controller nerf with that loot
Facts.
pool. Like, I'd rather have pre-controller nerf with just people spraying into into my box, because I've learned to counter that. I've learned to counter people with SMGs.
I wonder why.
Just, you know, here's my P90. Brrr. I've learned to counter that. Thanks to these two bitches. I've learned to counter that. However,
when he first got on mouse and keyboard, dude, I was a fucking rat. I'm like, I'm really sorry, Frosty, for what? For this.
Just P90s out.
Matthew, I got a P90. You can't fucking just jump in the bathroom real quick. Matthew.
Bro, no. No.
I'm going to bed.
It's over.
End the recording. I'm going to bed. It's over.
Matthew.
Oh God.
That's how it is, bro. I was born with a disformed, unproper formed face, and you guys were born with glasses and fucking reading books. And I'm like, what's this going to do? And you guys are like, the square root of B is D.
The square root of B, bro. The square root of B.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys know how like when I go to play Fortnite, I don't usually play just one game. Like I'll play a couple, 5 or 6, you know, just vibe out, try to have fun with it. Last night, dude, I swear to God, playing a solo, I was doing pretty good. 3 kills off spawn, rotate out, then like so weather station, like kind of going towards Orchard. I saw one of those fire guardian things walking around, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna kill this real quick. Guess what?
You get attacked by wolves.
Insta-beamed?
Not only that, there's a kid sitting in a fucking bush with not 1, not 2, but 3 primal fucking shotguns.
Listen, the game, this straight up, the game would be 1000% more fun right now if they just took out the primal shotgun.
And the animals.
The animals are... I'm okay with the animals.
Dude, I love wolves. They're my favorite animal, but when we were playing that fucking trio game, and I was like, the wolves pushing me, and then I got attacked by like 6 of them, I've never wanted to alt F4 out of Fortnite so fucking quick, bro. Oh my god. Like, I like that they're expanding, but for the love of God, leave it out of like competitive, dude. Like,
yeah,
it's
they
almost as
put
crazy
things
as
like
the
that.
Marauders. Y'all remember, like, I did, dude.
I don't
My best
I
performance
think
in a
about it.
dream hack was then. But anytime I landed at my spot, and Kira knows because he coached me, I had really good rotations. I always got the loot I needed. But the second that Marauder music came on, there was something in my brain that was like, I want to fucking kick a sheep into a fucking pool of sharks and rip its balls out. And like, I just got angry, dude. The
You guys,
fucking, like, you know,
it was some trios tournament. I think it was like the FNCS warm up or some shit. We were playing in it, just getting our practice in. And I remember distinctly, we rotate from like Camp Cod to go towards kind of like retailish, I think it was. And you know how there's the 2 mountains on either side? Like there's the one by Caddy, and then there's the one kind of over towards the water.
Yeah.
We were rotating through there, and Marauders spawned behind us and kept stink bombing us. And you guys remember when like 3 teams pulled up on us while we were being maraudered?
God, it was so
like stink
bad.
bombed and everything.
the only time Marauders ever saved me was that duo tournament. The one where I spent 2 minutes in the
I
storm.
remember that.
And I was like, oh, dude, Marauders showed up. This is awesome. They saved me. And he was like, what? And then I'm sitting there flying, like, I'm coming, dude. Don't worry, bro. Be there in a second.
I don't know. What's your guys's like? We're talking about Fortnite now. I kind of want to like let's have a discussion. Like,
I don't want to play.
If they removed the primal shotgun from comp, I'd play. I'm down. Just the primal shotgun is the only thing that makes it unfun to me.
Yep, because you guys know, for me, I love spray weapons because obviously I'm a controller player. I like jumping in boxes, but dude, there's something about the sound of that shotgun that just turns me off immediately.
it's
Like,
so
even when I have it, like when I first used it on day one, super fun. I was like, oh, this gun's cool. And in my head I'm like, as long as it's not in comp, it's okay. And then
Yeah.
I tried playing an arena game, and I'm sitting there, I got a spaz, and I'm like, yeah, and I'm like licking it, and I'm like, yeah, it's a spaz, bro. You know, I'm fucking stoked.
Sticks his tongue down the barrel.
I go to turn a corner, and I just hear the, and I died, and I was like, nope, and I got back on Destiny instantly.
I don't blame you. It's just so.
It's worse than a P90 in my opinion.
I agree.
It's 100%
I
worse than
completely
P90.
agree because there's just.
I'd rather be P90 than fucking. It's just a drum shotgun all over again, but it's on crack this time.
It's the drum
They made it
shotgun.
too good.
It's the drum shotgun with twice as much damage. Like, it's crazy.
You know, kind of thinking about it, the fucking primal shotgun reminds me of the shotgun that the mechs had when they were in the game. You know what I'm talking about? You would hold like left click and it would shoot like a shotgun.
I didn't really play when the mechs were in the game, so no. Whoa.
I respect
Baku
you
just
for not
dipped.
playing in that time.
Baku, what happened?
That was the first season that I
You mentioned
actually quit playing Fortnite for a while.
He
That
mentioned
season.
next, so I left.
So you left and fucked up the recording. Damn.
It's fine. It's a blooper. It's fine.
It's a blooper. Nah, that's staying
But
in.
we're
I don't
having
know
a
what you're talking
conversation.
about.
But let's continue. Let's continue.
But yeah, I gotta be honest with you guys. I love that the pump's back. Even if the spaz is back, I mean it's OP. But
I mean, the
it is
purple
what it
spaz
is.
can't 200 anymore. So,
yeah, but think of
Big
it in
change.
my perspective with my aim assist and how good I was with a spaz before. I can easily 180 you and then jump in and just.
I mean, I agree, but like,
There's something different about the 180 and then getting jumped on, but when you just get flat out 200 pumped by some bullshit,
when you take a wall and just get 200 pumped as you break it, you get 180, at least you can take that wall and start building away, you know? You're not getting 200 and yeah, you get a chance. And a good player like myself can capitalize on that chance.
like to add to that, I'd rather get, even if the spaz could still 200 pump, I'd rather get 200 pumped than primal shotgun.
There's just something infuriating about the primal shotgun.
Yeah,
I'd
I think
rather just move on, say GG's, like, you know, you hit a 200 pump, that's some good shit.
That was a
everyone
lucky
loves hitting
shot.
200 pump.
GG's. It's okay. Whatever.
Exactly.
Next game.
But primal shotgun, when I hear it, when I die to it, I'd literally.
It's
I
you
won't
have no
have a
fucking
drop,
skill. Honestly, just many things that should not be said on stream or in a YouTube videos.
yeah, it's literally they took like this is the tack, right? They took the tack. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my mouth.
I do know what you're saying. You better chug that before it gets flat.
But
And there
I
it
mean-
goes.
so, on that note, for Fortnite, are we taking a break for the season, or until there's a good loot pool? Like, we can still get our creative reps in and shit, and still practice.
I'm
But
I
down.
don't know because who knows when the like what the loophole's gonna be next season? It's just getting worse. Like
If they just took, it's one gun. It's one overpowered gun that makes the entire game unfun to play. And I know, like, that's kind of been said before. Like, a lot of people, like, have complained about, like, the P90 and everything. But this is the only time where I've been like, I genuinely don't want to play because of a gun. other than
Well,
like
like another
the
thing
mech.
too. So like, with the P90, the biggest thing for people was if you're gonna have the P90 in the game, I want a spaz so I can counter it, and that's the
Yeah.
biggest thing because a spaz hits hard enough to where unless you're an idiot, like you'll back off the second you get hit with a spaz.
You're gonna deter that attack pretty quickly.
Exactly.
Where, fuck man, it's
Whereas
just
Primal Shotgun, it shoots faster than you can get your second pump off,
it
and
is
you face your builds. So
it's ridiculous. It honestly doesn't deserve to be in the game.
And if anybody's watching this and they don't play Fortnite, you are currently watching 3 absolute die-hard Fortnite fans say that they don't
I
want to
love
play
Fortnite.
because of a gun.
I enjoy playing Fortnite. Fortnite's extremely fun when this gun is not in the game because this gun makes me sad. It makes me sad. That's just it. This gun makes me sad. Like, it's gotten to the point where I'd rather play COD Warzone. Like, I'd rather play Warzone than play Fortnite
And
because
that
of this
takes
gun.
a lot too.
That
game
that
shit
takes
too.
a lot because that game is shit. It's riddled with cheaters, everything, and it's just Spain.
I've strayed so far away from not wanting to play Fortnite that I've picked up Destiny 2 PvP.
The pain in his eyes. You know it hurts. Look at his eyes. The
I enjoy
pain.
it though. It's been a nice replacement to.
It's a change of
like,
pace for sure.
I gotta be honest. Like I don't know if you guys realize, but like this past week I've played a lot of Crucible, and it's
did
because
notice.
I'm getting an itch to play something competitive or feel like I'm progressing.
Me too.
And
bro. Me too.
and I was like, I want to play Fortnite, and then I watched Colazo, Ronaldo, and all the pros die to the Primal Shotgun, and I'm like, well, guess I'm gonna play Crucible. And then I just like I'd really get frozen. Didn't play that. Like,
Stasis pisses me off too. Like,
we could go play X.
well, not anymore. Stasis is easy to counter. Behemoths are shit now.
we could go play Apex. You know.
I think I'm longing for the PvP aspect of a game. I've always been a PvP person, and Fortnite was my PvP game for the longest time.
I feel
Like I played that game nonstop for three, almost 4 years.
I can't say I played it
And-
nonstop. I started, when the game first came out for free on PC. And I played it for a long while. I think all the way up until Apex came out, which was like a year after Fortnite, a year and a half, something like that.
A year and a half.
I played it consistently every single day. Every single day I played Fortnite.
I farted.
And then I took
Again.
a break for a while, and I grinded the shit out of Apex. And then from Apex, I went to PUBG for a while. I played PUBG for a while. And then I went back to Overwatch for a little while when I first met. And then I started playing... Then I started playing Fortnite again with you guys and her.
Let's be honest here. Heal.
Heal.
I'm bad at math. I'm in grammar. Honestly, like I know fuck you guys over and stuff. I apologize for bringing this up on the podcast, but I'm like thankful that
I
she was
agree.
all a part of our lives at one point because we met because of it, and
Well, me and you always would have met because of Exalted,
we met through.
but we wouldn't have.
We wouldn't have met Frosty.
It's up to it's like in the corner.
Tickle, 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 tickle.
you're,
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
you're basically tickling like right here. This is where your hand's reaching up.
Oh
to.
yeah, daddy.
Yeah, grab my.
I'm just gonna reach over and just grab Baku real quick.
Oh man.
But no, I agree. Like, that was a real good. Can you
Beep.
Please, but no, like, she did us wrong. She did us dirty, especially me and Frosty. But I feel like that made us, stronger because we shared a whole So
I'm
know.
gonna have to go back and bleep out the name. This way, it's not like we're talking about. I mean,
It's
anybody
the
who
whole universe knows.
knows the story will know, but like, there's no reason to broadcast it to people who don't know, or like people who
Bring negative hate, and then it gets brought
Yeah,
up
I don't.
again.
I don't want to. I don't want to start that. I don't want to get into that whole.
For sure, but like I agree with Kira. I mean,
I agree.
I remember when me and Frosty first met, dude. I targeted the fuck out of him, and I was like, "You sound like a skinny fuck."
I mean, how wrong could you be? Like, do you
You
see
sounded like-
this gut?
You sounded like a scrawny little fuck, and I was like, "What?" And then I sounded 15, so you know,
No,
like,
I thought Baku was like 14 when I met him, dude. And then I remember him coming home from work one day, and I was like, "Yo, you trying to play some Fortnite?" We got on. And he's like, "Yeah, I saw my kid today," and I'm like, "What?"
How old are you?
I was like, "I thought I'm older than you, motherfucker. What do you mean you have a kid?"
Man got frisky at a young age. You know what I'm saying?
I know. And then he offended me because he's like, "You're," I was like, what, 20, 25 at the time? How long have we known each other?
Probably about coming up on 2 years.
I've
Yeah, I was like
known you.
25, and he's like, "You're 25 and you're that good," and I was like, "Damn." Like, am I
That's-
not?
I've known
That
you
was my
guys for a
mindset
little
on it
over
back
a
then,
year.
though.
I've known you
I think-
guys because I met you guys because I didn't start actually playing with you guys until January. I remember
feel
this
like I First met you in, like,
distinctly.
December.
We might have first met in December, but I remember we didn't start playing together or anything until January because January 1st was the day that we made it official, if you know what I mean. Quote unquote, whatever. With as Baku put it. Beep.
Yeah,
You're
dude,
gonna
I
have
was
a whole lot
crying
of
when I
fun
wrote that
editing, bro.
message. Oh my god,
Man,
Kira remembers
I
it. I was
remember
like,
talking to Baku about it, and I was like, "Bro,
I was crying.
I
dude.
fucking I woke up in the middle of Baku typing the message. Bro, I woke up to like 4 messages from her like I'll just leave you and Baku alone, blah blah blah. I'm like, what the fuck happened? I was napping. Actually, I think I was in bed for
ripped
the
her.
night. And then I fucking I woke up. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, wasn't it?
It was something like that.
Something like that, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I woke up and I fucking random messages. Then I don't think I slept for the rest of the night because espresso depresso, haha.
Dude, we've went through a lot of like friendships throughout like it's funny to say now, but the years, bro.
I've
Like-
actually only known you guys just over a year.
Yeah,
nah, it's gonna be years. You're practically our brother at this point, Frosty."
You
we
guys
had
are the homies.
I'm getting goosebumps,
Where
man.
let's
wholesome.
not say names
wholesome.
here.
what was it? I'm trying to think of a nickname for him. Fucking Four
Waffle?
Eyes. Yeah, Four Eyes, dude.
Four
We have
eyes.
Four Eyes.
Who the fuck
We
is
had-
Four Eyes?
We have Four Eyes. We
Are
had
you talking about Cat Off My Keyboard?
we had
I mean Thundercunt.
Dad who went to the store and didn't come back.
I think I know.
We had
We had Car Crash.
Yeah, car crash.
oh yeah, oh I forgot, yeah.
Car
Guys, the whole
crash
reason
is
this
cool.
podcast started is because I manipulated both of them into doing it with me. I controlled them.
It was my idea.
I
was down as fuck for it. I've always wanted to do a podcast.
no, guys, I controlled you.
It was.
You're ruining my rep.
It
you're
was
ruining my
my
reputation.
idea.
Frosty, you're ruining
It
my
was
reputation.
my idea.
Frosty, you're ruining my
I
reputation.
don't care about your reputation. This isn't your reputation. Doesn't mean anything. Okay.
God, it's crazy, bro. It's almost like it was yesterday. Kira left me on red, wasn't gonna talk to me, and then
Bro,
we were playing with
okay.
blood.
Okay, so look at it from my perspective. Alright, I had just started like getting viewers when I was on my old Twitch account. So I was like, okay, so this is one of the weirdos from my chat. Like some weirdo kid messaging me to play, and I was like, I'm not okay with that. Like I don't want to do that.
In
Like,
fairness, most of the time, I usually don't respond if somebody's like, or if somebody comes into my chat and they're like, "Hey, you trying to run some games?" I'll usually make up some excuse like, "Oh, I'm playing with the boys right now," or
Well, no, I
just trying to
messaged
run
him on
this.
Twitter,
Even
and
on
we were in Exalt together.
if you messaged me on Twitter asking me to play, I'd be like, "Yeah, sure, we should do it sometime." Actually, I can show you messages where somebody was like, "Hey, would you be down to like help me practice in Fortnite?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'm down. Whenever." Never happened.
Or you'd put him off on me. Baku's the builder. Message
Ne-
him.
Baku,
Never
do me
happened.
a favor.
I'm gonna see if I can
Go-
find this message real quick.
Wait, never mind. Shit. I was gonna say go to our old DMs and scroll to when we first messaged, but I forgot my old Twitter account got suspended.
That
So-
shit got gone.
Yeah. So I remember him messaging me. He wanted to do Exalted versus Grinders, like kill race. So we were gonna attempt it. I told him that I'd be down to attempt it, and I think I actually messaged him back a couple, I want to say a couple days later, because I thought about it and I was like, I haven't had people to play with since fucking season 4 of Fortnite. Like consistent people to play with at least.
I'm gonna DM each of you this the screenshot that I was talking about me being like, "Yeah, sure," and then never going further.
Do I need to open Snapchat or Twitter, Frosty?
I'll send it to you on Snapchat because I don't feel like scrolling for your name on Discord.
Okay.
I sent it to you on Discord, Baku.
Hold on. I'm scrolling. There's a lot of people I left on red.
I feel it.
I feel it.
I usually don't like.
Bro, you left her on red since fuck
No.
like
No.
year.
I
Last year.
I messaged them for that last one. The other one, I don't even like nothing ever like I don't know. I figured they'd message me. I don't reach out to people to play with. That's my like I'm too anxious for that, man. Like I don't do that. You guys are my consistent group. I'll join you guys and be like, "Yo, what are we playing?" But I don't like reach out to people to play. Even like my old Xbox group that I've been playing, COD or Apex with recently. They gotta message me to ask me to come play. Like, you hopping on tonight? Like, yeah, sure, I'll hop on. I don't message people to play. You gotta message me. If you wanna play something with me, message me, Message me. Be like, hey, you down to play this at this time? And I'll make a mental note of it. And then message me at that time and be like, hey, are we still down for this? And I'll be like, oh shit, yeah, let me do what I gotta do real quick. And then I'll be on. You know what I'm saying?
Eventually, if you get to know Frosty well enough, you just have him on Snapchat, do what I do, just say, hey bitch, what are we playing? Like, get on, right now. I'm lonely, get on, let's play. I don't care what it is, we can go fucking play chess on the fucking internet. Let's just do something.
When did you lose
That's
your
really
account?
how it is though.
But you're different.
Like,
You and Baku are like, you guys are like my closest friends.
sorry, aside from Peyton.
Y'all are my friends.
Believe this guy?
Family.
I'm gonna cry after that one, bro. I actually have tears coming to my eyes.
I genuinely don't
I'm a
consider you.
grown-ass man, dude. What the fuck?
When I talk to my therapist about you guys, I don't really call y'all friends. I always refer to y'all as my brothers.
I'm gonna cry now.
I've always called Baku the older brother that I never had. I haven't called Frosty that yet, but it's accurate too.
Let's put it. You guys are closer to me than most of my actually than any of my actual family. So like,
I feel that one.
I can't find our old DMs.
it's because his account got suspended.
Account got suspended.
Back on to video games. Have you guys thought about getting Outriders?
No.
No, you haven't even thought about getting it?
No, it's
I
gonna
have.
die.
You think it's gonna die? Okay.
I have one reason as to why it's gonna die, and it's something I bitch about a lot, but it's the truth. It has no PvP, and usually games that are like that are just looter shooters.
It's a non-live service game. So it's not like Destiny where you can expect, new updates or whatever. It's more like Borderlands where you'll get like an expansion, whatever.
And that's why it will die. It won't last.
You think so, huh? I don't know. I've heard mixed reviews on it. I've heard good and bad. I've heard a lot of the writing and the voice acting is horrible, and the graphics are just bad. That's what I've heard. I haven't actually gone out of my way to see anything or anything like that. Kiri, you want to play it though? I think
I haven't looked at it yet.
I think I'm gonna wait for it to go on sale, and I might yoink it if it's like 50% off. But I don't think I'm gonna pay the full $60 for it.
Definitely not. I'm waiting for my checks to come in anyways from Epic and all that jazz. So.
Is there still a free
Hopefully.
trial on Steam? I know there was a trial at one point, or a demo.
I think that was the beta.
Beta, demo. I don't think they called it a beta, because I remember listening to a podcast, Mr. Fruit's podcast, and he said they were distinctly complaining because it was not a beta, it was a demo. Because beta means that there's it's not a finished product. There's still things that are going to change. Where demo is yeah, this is the first mission or whatever. This is the final product, I'm pretty sure that's what the difference was. I'll look it up real quick.
Demo's still out.
There is a demo. I might download the demo. It's on Steam, right?
Yes, sir.
I might download the demo and play it. Again, it's not a game I'm going to spend $60 on, just because I'm cheap and don't want to spend $60 on a not live service game that has no PvP.
It's not
I don't
worth
know.
it.
Are there any other games that you guys are looking forward to? Like anything that we could possibly look at playing in the future, like the three of us?
I can't think of anything off the top of my head that's supposed to come out. There are some leaks about the next Apex season that were interesting to say the least. Baku's laying down, but apparently, from what I heard, again from the same podcast, because that's where I get all my gaming news, because I listen to it while I'm working. What do you want from me? I haven't seen anything about it myself because I don't follow Apex that closely, but I do remember hearing something.
You left
about...
that bitch on red.
You November of last year. Fucking asshole.
Bro, I told you, man, you gotta be on me about it. Be like, yo, Frosty, we still playing today, I don't even know how I became friends with you guys. It just happened. We clicked.
Well, we didn't really
clicked.
Get a choice. Right?
So whenever I played with you guys, I didn't get angry, but for some reason, just the way he played, it tilted me off the fucking edge of the earth. I don't know. Shit happened.
Yeah. I mean, that's how me and you got close, and then I remember I found out. I think it was through Kira, like, cause at that time I didn't tell Kira about like me and her, and then I think he mentioned that you and her were talking again.
I told you.
Oh, you did?
I told you because it was
Oh,
the
that's when
day
the guilt
after.
set in, yeah.
It was a Monday. I remember specifically it was a Monday because that Sunday, me and her had a Discord call together. If you remember right, I told you about the Discord call, and I distinctly remember saying, you know, what was it? Never mind. I don't remember what I said, but I do remember telling you about that.
Yeah.
And then
Well, I
it was
remember
like the
you
next
talking
day.
about it, and you said you were like, something feels wrong. I don't know what, but like you were like, something feels wrong. There's something off about it, and I just went quiet for like a couple hours, and I really didn't talk that much. And that's when like the guilt set in, and I was like, there's no way that this has been happening the entire time. I was like, there's no fucking way.
It's unfortunate.
And then I cried sending you that message like a bitch. I was crying, dude.
It's
I was
been
like,
an
Frosty's gonna hate me.
hour and 22 minutes already.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, let's take away like, let's say 5-10 minutes because of some fuck ups at the beginning.
And the shit talking.
Some little shit talking here and there, you know. Be some nice bleeps throughout this one. This is gonna be a heavily bleeped episode.
Yes.
You know what? Baku says yes, but the funny thing is, the first bleep in this episode comes from Kira's mouth.
Actually, no, because he was muted. Remember? We were just.
Was that when he was muted? Oh no.
That's when you were muted, bro. You were talking like
Yeah,
you had the
yeah.
audio muted.
I don't know. Oh, we're gonna have to go and see. I'm gonna have to edit this tomorrow though because it's currently 1 a.m. and your boy got to get up for work tomorrow.
Hey, bro, this was your idea to record tonight.
It's because Baku called me out in Teek's chat, bro. He was like, he forgot. I didn't forget. I just forgot how long we record for and waited a little bit too long.
We'll have to fucking like take a day to just record it because I feel like we could talk for hours.
We probably could. Is there anything else we wanted to touch on before we do our nice little outros? Baku's already laying down. Baku's ready to go to sleep. So I'll take that as a no.
No, I think everything we talked about was super positive. I'm glad we're all on the same page. Like, I gotta be honest, if the Primal Shotgun stays as competitive, I'll do creative with you guys and stuff and stay sharp and learn rotations and shit, but I just don't think I could put myself through playing with the Primal Shotgun, honestly.
I think we all pretty much agree with that. If the Primal Shotgun stays in competitive,
It would destroy my mental worth. Like, we could play this season and potentially make money, but I feel like that would cost us. Like, I think Kira's already came to the breaking point once before. I think if he breaks again, then he's not coming back this time. So
I agree. I think creative and just trying to keep the skills that we have, maybe learn some more, and
I mean, I'm
just
still
vibing
pretty fresh
creative.
with mouse and keyboard, so I got shit to work on.
Yeah. Obviously, I still got movement to work on myself, and I've been on mouse and keyboard
I'm good.
a bit longer than you. Oh, shut up.
I just gotta hone in my
Controller the
mechanics.
whole time.
But yeah, I think that'll.
Fuck you.
I didn't even see it over here. I see it on the main screen. I think
While you were looking, Frosty.
I know, but I still seen it because if I'm looking over here, I can still see what's happening over here. You know, it's just what it is.
I want to bring a guest on before we go.
Oh, a guest? Is Salem gonna come say hello?
Grab him by the pussy.
Oh my god. Hello, Salem.
Say hi, Salem.
Hi, Salem.
Say hi, Salem.
Hello, Salem. Are we showing off our
Say hi.
cats? Oh, my cat's over there sleeping. I am not waking her up.
Say hi. Dude, his eyes are just gone. He has no eyes.
Oh, goddamn.
Alright, you're free, little man. Go on. Do your thing.
Alrighty, so I think that'll wrap it up for tonight. Unless you guys have anything else to say.
I mean, to all of our friends who, either dipped or, I just, I just want to say fuck you. Like, that's it. That's
Alrighty,
really all I'm gonna say.
bye, Kira. Anything else you want to say before we go? Before I stop recording.
I'm gonna have to agree with Baku.
Gonna have to agree with Baku.
You
Alrighty.
dick, fuck you.
Well, yeah, like, it's like, it's not even that. It's more of a, and like Kira knows, like, specifically one person, I cried over this person and was trying everything I could to keep reaching out. And there's only so much I can, like, with you two specifically, I'm just gonna force your fucking ass to get in court, cause like, we're it's us three, we give people privileges to be our fourth, like that's just the way it is, bro.
That's a
And
fucked way to look at it.
I don't care. I'm a fucking queen, dude. I'm a warlock. I don't give a shit. Okay,
Oh my.
like I don't care.
God.
So like, yeah, like you can bleep this out, but like. Yep.
Just because names start drama. If we leave it vague, it doesn't matter.
What about you, Frosty? Who do you want to fuck?
You.
I mean, oh,
Let's go!
Frosty's whole family just woke up.
Man,
cat's
no
like- his
wonder my
cat's like,
dad
huh?
wants me to build a shed outside.
his cat's like meow.
Nope, she didn't even move. She didn't flinch.
Nah, but for real though, if you guys have stuck around and supported us through this journey, through all of it, I appreciate you.
We're coming back to
appreciate
be consistent. I promise.
We actually didn't record because
Because of the
Car
oh,
crash.
other side. Yeah,
train wreck.
other side of this camera.
I saw
over
a
there.
cock in him all once.
The guy that was over there, he just actually I think he was where Kira is. He was below you, right,
took
Kira?
car crash's spot.
He's
I'll
right
take his
behind
fucking spot.
Kira's haircut.
Alrighty, guys. We'll have all of our fucking Kira. I'll have all of our Twitches and Twitters and YouTubes and everything linked down in the description if you guys want to find us somewhere on the internet. Baku wants to give you guys hugs, so check him out.
This motherfucker wouldn't
Kira's
even
pretty
give me a
fine
high
and
five
kind
when I met him in
cute.
person.
Like,
Dude, I don't like touching people, and then I made eye contact with
You're
your girlfriend, and I was like, "Do you want a Mountain Dew?"
Do you want a Mountain Dew?
do you want a Mountain Dew?
Frosty's about to
Oh
Mountain
my
Dew you,
God.
bro.
Go down in the description, follow us on everything, and don't forget to subscribe, follow, and obey. All right.
Which way?
Now, what?
Which way do?
All right. So Baku for you is directly to your right. Point right for me.
This way.
Yes, Baku is directly that way. I am up to your
Okay.
right.
Okay, so you are up here.
Yes, I am there. Meanwhile,
Okay.
you're here. I can't. You're here. The camera's in such a weird position for me. And Baku is here.
Baku's about to fucking fall.
Baku's dancing back into frame. Okay, so now try number 3.